Hello, Tani. I see you coming in. Right. I'm losing my nib. Jamie. So good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see yous. We're back. Kiri, Raylene, Kiri, Zero, welcome. Sorry, I'm just giving you the little bits to the long words, so you'll know if I'm shouting zero, you'll know who you are. So, lots coming rushing in. Wonderful. Just love all this support. So, oops, almost collapsing. It's old. It's old. Hi, Teresa. No, it's Carl, and it's cloudy, and it's airish up here. We ain't got any of the heat. So, Tani, welcome, welcome, welcome. What are we going to give you, Tani, for a change? And I want to say that I've got the cards. The cards give you guidance. It's freezing here in Tani. The cards can give you guidance and advice, and it's up to the individuals if they take that advice of the cards. Okay, so Tani, I'm drawn to using the old-fashioned cards. So you've got quite a mix of emotions going on, can I say? But when you put all three together, God, I can't work it. When you put all three together, would you understand that you're always in your mind at the moment because you are trying to make that changes in and around, but you've got choices and decisions to be made, but you are looking towards benefiting and improving your life and your family. Because I want to bring in the, can I say, career, money. Yes, it's filtering away, and it's kind of like, well, I had this yesterday. Where's it gone now? Question all of us asks. And but I want to say that also bringing in relationships, emotions, and wanting a peaceful life, Tani. You're just wanting a peaceful life. It's there, but it's just a little bit rocky at the moment. So the deep in thought, can I say? Deep in thought, if I can. There we go. No, I kind of work. I kind of work hands on these. How's that happening? Right, we'll try again. Lots of situations in and around you that you are needing to sort out. But remember, it doesn't all have to be down to you because there's no I in team, okay? And this involves family as well. And so I want to say that try and delegate. But for what's going on in and around you, would you understand? Persevere, keep going because you've come too far to give up. This is not the time to walk away because you've invested too much in it, if you can take it that way, Tani. And but I want to say that bringing in the emotions, bringing in the monetary, and bringing in the just you're just wanting a bit of peace, aren't you? You're just wanting people to get on together and stop backstabbing, stop stirring up storms, and move forward. Okay, and but look outside the box and look into things differently. But the things that you can do nothing about, hand it back. Okay, don't hold on to it. And but persevere, keep going again. Nope, persevere, keep going again because you've come too far to give up. And this is with your money and your career options. And then this one is just a progression to completion. So it's going to be just a tiny bit longer, but you're heading in the right direction. Okay. So remember, that your hard work and involvement is starting to pay off. Try to get this a bit more balanced. And they'll make you think that you're on a boat again. And but give yourself a pat in the back, because your hard work is moving, okay? But stay true to yourself. I've got to say, stay true to yourself. And thank you for working with me. Jamie. What are you going to get? Oh, Jamie, I feel tired in and around you. Excuse me, I just felt suddenly tired there, Jamie. And so would you understand that it's just one thing after another, just one thing after another. And I just kind of feel with you that giving you that, I'm bringing in strength for you, bringing in strength. And so I want to say that you've got the lion. Lion comes in with strength, the lion comes in with control, and the lion comes in with self-sufficient. But would you understand that some people in and around you sometimes make you feel as if you're not that confident? Because block it out. You know your capabilities, you know what you're capable of, so just block it out. Listen if you have to, but just let it go, okay? It's nae worth harbouring, if you can take it that way. Now the lion's ready to pounce, so can I say you're at the end of your teeth stuck again, and they belong to myself. Would you understand where you're at the end of your tether at the moment, Jamie? And you're just ready to snap. Try and be diplomatic, can I say, because there's certain ways that we can snap, and there's certain ways that we can sort of like make situations worse. So think before you talk, okay? And it's putting it diplomatically. Why have I got to say I feel time related? Time related. Because I just feel like putting it time related. Because I don't feel you're on a stopwatch, but time's of the essence. But I want to say that there's lovely sparkly lights on the 2 lampposts here, so celebration to come. But would you understand using your choices and decisions and creativity to move forward from this? And would you understand an engagement in and around you, Jamie? A chance of a get together? Because I just feel celebration, shining light. Or would you understand a missing ring? I've got lost. Because I want to give the ring, and I can't read fits on it. And but would you understand where the ring comes in, Jamie? But I want to say more like a lost ring, whether it was a ring that should have been had but didn't happen, but I just feel lost ring. But I do feel celebration to come, and I want to go on a friendship link for this. Stability's there, but there's kind of like something's missing, but you don't know what's missing. Stop looking for it, because when you go looking for it, you miss it. So be stable and just carry on. And but choices and decisions. Giving you that song, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. You know that one with the tandem. And so, because I'm bringing in a bicycle, and a very, very old-fashioned bicycle, can I say? So if you're thinking on exercising or upping energies, then now's the time to bring it into fruition and to make that time allowance for it. Okay, that makes, I'm not sure either because I'm not getting information coming through, and the it's not a solitaire, so whether it's, I'm uncertain if to say a dress ring, because I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to make the shoe fit because that's all wrong. Okay, so I've just mentioned the ring, but if it comes back in memory, then it'll ping. You'll get that ping moment, and then because a lot of times it we don't remember, and it's just waiting. But you're getting a lovely, beautiful, old-fashioned marquisette heart brooch from Spirit. Okay, it looks kind of like Victorian, and it's only about yay size, but it's a beautiful. You know the marquisette little black stones that shimmer, and so I want to give connections to that. Lots of grounding in there, so you've been doing a lot of work on yourself because you need it. You need it. And I want to say that the two kind of go hand in hand. But remember, you're not alone. And I want to give you August as well. So whether this is August when things start tying up, and then you get that next leap forward for opportunities. And but thank you for working with me, and I hope it makes sense. And I hope that you get that ping moment with a ring, or possibly the ping moment with the ring hasn't happened yet. Interesting, because I don't feel information on it. Okay, but thank you for working with me, Perry, Christine. Right, Raylene, are you still with us? Yes, please, Jamie. I will admit that maybe just a little bit dopey myself today because it's been a challenging couple of days and I've had extra painkillers, so not possibly at my best. So I can only apologise, but we will keep going. We will keep going. So, Raylene, I get drawn to different things. Get drawn to different things. Messages from Spirit. Okay. Would you understand that you're feeling things in and around you? And would you understand if I said a letter written to Spirit? I feel that this is a letter for a loved one passed, and I want to say inside the coffin with the person. So would you understand that, Raylene? Because that's just how it's sort of like coming through. But would you understand that you've been contemplating and putting pen to paper? Putting pen to paper. And because I just feel that I'm needing to write. I'm needing to get some things off my chest, Raylene. And but I want to say that would you understand that you're trying to connect to Spirit and have that open channel, but be careful because remember discipline. Remember to close, open, close, open, close. And because a lot of people forget to close. And but I want to bring in the flowers. I want to bring flowers for a lady who just loved them in the garden. We've got the marigolds, we've got the tulips, we've got the irises, we've got violets, we've got primroses, we've got, I don't know what they are, and but bringing in all the beautiful coloured uh, flowers for you at the moment. So it's upliftment, it's peace, it's love, it's standing your ground, It's being strong. It's bringing in the purity of spirit. It's bringing in peace. It's bringing in just fun factor. And I want to give you pansies, not poppies, pansies, and the faces looking at you. And would you understand? You see faces and things. I can't remember what the name is. It's para something, because that's how I get a lot of my messages. I see faces in the wall, the roof over there, and if I'm doing readings, the roof's my cine camera. And so I want to say that it's trying to strengthen that, but can you put a little bit more trust into what you're receiving? Because I just feel that there's kind of like doubt going in there, but very much with you, very much walks with you, very much supports you, and the blending becomes beautiful. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Uh, Kiri, Kiri, are you still with us? Just looking for Kiri. So everybody will be getting excited and starting to make holiday plans, are you? Looking forward to that. Is it 8 weeks holiday these days? And so Kiri, are you still with us? Just looking for Kiri. We'll just give Kiri a little emoji, and then if she comes on or he comes on, then we will get slotted back in. Zero, are you still with us? I just took down the zero part, not the whole name. Hello, Cornelia. Zero, hello. Right. Now, weirder than family, is there, Zero? I want to give you, your clan does love you. Would you understand where family can be a little bit difficult at times? Not all the times, just at times, and frustrating, can I say? And because I want to say that you've been thinking on family quite a lot lately. Would you understand that you are trying to trace some missing family members that you've lost touch with, that they've come into thought, and but you seem to be coming to like a dead end, and so turning it into like a sleuthing thing, where you last heard of them and trying to trace where the next went, but it just seems to be like very thin information, and it's like vanished off of the face of the earth, to be honest with you. And because despite family, I've got the word estranged, but there is still feelings there, okay? And but it's how you sort of like deal with it. And this is just a testament to that support and camaraderie that's kind of like found in family. And but would you understand that you're trying to keep the cherished ones, because I just want to just be at peace. And it's been a long time of a turn up, if you can take it that way. And it feels too raw, and it feels like it's I'm unsure if it's to the point of no return, but there's always hope. There's always hope. But the big question is, who wants to change? Would you understand if I give you that question? Who wants to change? Do you all want to become a unit again? You know, what happened? Do you understand the nitty gritty? because you've also got persevere, keep going, because this is coming up for completion. But this is also bringing in the completion to changes in and around you, because you're looking forward, you're looking to better self, you're looking at ways to enhance career-wise, you're looking at ideas, creativity for that movement forward. So this is coming to completion, and faith in yourself. This is coming in with, I want to say, needing energy and for the movement forward, okay? But it also comes in with stability. But is it enough? Because I keep getting this question mark around you, Zero. You've got a lot of questions, haven't you? And a lot of unanswered things. The ones that you can't get answers for, let go. Stuff you can't deal with that's out of your control, let it go. Because there's just too much in here and too much in here. So it's time to start releasing, if that makes sense, Zero. But keep progressing and keep completing and moving forward, because it's there and you know it's there. So it's now time to sort of like bring in that balance for yourself, okay? And put yourself on top for a change. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Marit. I just hope I say the names right. Looking for Marit. There you are, Marit. Apologies if I've got it said wrong, but right, what have you got? You have got, once I reach over and get them, you've got the Knight of Cups and you've got Judgment, okay? So can I say stop being so hard on yourself, for one? Stop always thinking that the problem's you when it's not. And also, I want to say bringing in celebration with the Judgment, because you've moved forward, okay? Your hard work has started to pay off, and it's time to transform into the butterfly that you should be. You've got energy coming in, you've got joyful coming in, and you've got that, can I say that, bringing in a skip to your step, because the skip has been missing for a wee while. You've also got the Knight of Cups, emotions, relationships, work, you name it. And but you're learning to protect yourself so that you're not soaking up all this negativity, and because there's enough going around that you don't need. But again, he's got a celebratory cup, okay? So this is your time now. This is your time to evolve. This is your time to be, and this is your time to bring your seeds and your plans into action for yourself, okay? Because you need to concentrate on self, if that makes sense, Marit. And I want to say the gold, bringing in spiritual, bringing in that movement forward, bringing in monetary, bringing in, it's just being. But it's time for you, lady, to stand up and be counted. So I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Start appreciating and acknowledging the things that you get right, okay? The things that you do for yourself, and see where that feels in your energy, okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Bernadette, and then Teresa. Bernadette, I think you've got two cards here. You've got two cards stuck together. So you're meant to have these two. So you've got this one, Key to Life's Door. That's a big lesson. And you've also got Quit Chucking Your Toys. So are we in a little bit of a moody just now, Bernadette? And because life can get frustrating, and at one stage you would get angry, but would you oh, you have to go, Bernadette. Oh, that's a shame, because okay dokie, I shall move forward then. But have a great day yourself, if you kind of like get it. Teresa, are you still with us? Teresa, looking for, I think it was Teresa Carty. And then I'm looking for Ian. Are you still with us, Ian? Teresa, then Ian. Hi, Teresa. You're another one that needs to stand up and appreciate yourself, okay? Because life's a little bit harsh in and around, can I say? The ears are listening to too much, not giving yourself some of that praise and the strength that you have, not recognizing how strong you are and how far you have come. So you're needing to start. I'll be with you right after Teresa, Ian. And so I want to say that you need to start appreciating yourself. Give yourself some praise, put yourself into a pedestal. Um, Treat yourself first, can I say? Because you have got, oh dear, you've got two stuck together as well. So you have got, you're a beauty inside out, okay? A lot of people look up to you and a lot of people appreciate what you do. And so this just gives you a compliment, and a compliment from spirit as well, for your work, for your achievements, and for you personally, okay? And it's embracing you in and out, letting your spirit soar. Don't let nobody dim your light, okay? Keep it guarded, because you do so much good. And always remember, you're a true gem. You're a friend to a lot of people. And you used to have the rose tinted glasses and give people 3, 4, 5 chances, but now they get 2 chances and then that's it. So you've learned a lot of life lessons. So that's why you're getting recognized, Teresa. Okay? So you need to give yourself some TLC. If you need to sit in the afternoon, sit. If you need to have a little snooze, have a little snooze, because it's what your body needs. Okay? And if you want to indulge, e.g., lovely little spa moment, and no, we don't need to go out and spend money. If you've got the bathroom, then you can do your little spa moment there. Nice oils and things, the healing oils burning, and but pamper, have a pamper day and repay your soul for all its work. Okay? And put yourself first. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Ian, Ian. What do you have, Ian? I'm drawn to give you one of these big yellowy, greeny cards. So, Ian, manifesting dreams. You're another one that's at a crossroads, can I say, Ian? So, would you understand that you are trying to harvest the life you want? But it's like one step forward, two steps back. Appreciation, being out in the nature, grounding, being stable, being balanced, and being at one with nature, the universe, and spirit. Changing diets, bringing in more fruition. Would you understand thinking about growing your own stuff, Ian? Because I've just got we plough the fields and scatter. But mind you, I always get that one with this card. So if you're not physically growing from seed, it's growing your dreams, aspirations, and what you want out of life. Beautiful browns coming in, so grounded, lots of orange energy, and your tree of life is absolutely stunning at the moment. There has been a few curveballs in there, some that have really hurt, but you've managed to move forward and you're repairing yourself. And I feel that the heart has got a few traumas in there. The not quite a guy to harbour ill doings or harbour revenge, but pretty good at judges of character and pretty good at putting people in their place very diplomatically, can I say. More a peacekeeper rather than a stirrer-upper, if you know what I mean. And but your next dream with the manifestation, now I can't mind if yesterday was a releasing or a manifesting moon, and because we're into the, is it Lith? Summer solstice Lith, and but bringing in those, and I want to say, would you understand reading, and I mean factual, not sort of like fiction, and because looking at ways in the old ways, if it's not pagan or Wiccan, but if I gave you Stonehenge, would you be able to connect? Doesn't have to be the Stonehenge, but standing stones on the whole, because I want to be sitting there, getting the energies and just being, if that makes sense, Ian. So you're another one who's needing another little bit of time and isolation to yourself. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Perry, are you still with us? Perry and then Carol. Perry, Carol, and then Lou. Perry, Carol, and then Lou. Hello, Perry. Right. Gives you one of these. I feel like you should be sitting, Perry, with the cat that's got the cream, indulging in a little luxury. You've got a lot of healing coming in, so this is your time to sort of like be kind to yourself as well. You know, we seem to be having the message today about remembering self, TLC. Take right hand onto left shoulder, left hand onto right shoulder, and give yourself a squeeze. And you're giving yourself a hug, okay? And because would you understand why I want to come and give you a great big hug and tell you that everything's going to be okay, Perry? Because I just feel there's just something there. And yes, we can all take money disappearing, but we've all got the creative ideas. Well, I'm still working on it. Creative ideas of money coming in and trying to catch it. You've got choices and decisions to make, but do you journal? Because I want to give you writing. I want to do writing and time, but time's important. And would you understand 20 to 4 as being important for a passing? Because I kind of feel I believe in angels, and I know that they're looked after. So I feel that very important person in and around you has taken a little piece of your heart with them to spirit. Time's also flying. It seems to be you're at the end of the week before you've got half your work done, so you're chasing your tail. And so you need to come outside the box and look at this differently to see how you can set things out, okay? But stuff that you can delegate, delegate. You don't need to keep it all on your own shoulders. And but I want to say indulgence. I want to give you a little bit of indulgence. You've got some lavender coming in, so it's giving you peace and it's giving you calm. And but remember, cat, it's got the cream. You are allowed to acknowledge when things go right. So I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Carol, are you still with us? And then I'm looking for Lou O'Connor. So Carol's got a little emoji. And if she comes on, we will get her slotted. Lou O'Connor, are you still with us? You've got a wee emoji as well. Lures, are you still with us? Hello, Donna. Looking for lures. Helen? You still with us? Looking for Helen? Right, is it Heavy? Healy? Healy? Helen? Yes. I can't read my writing. I'm sure it was Hielie or something. But Helen, hello. Helen, would you understand where you're one that needs to delegate, needs to learn that little word no? But you're not saying no, you're just saying no, not today. Can I do it when you've got a bit more time? Okay, because I just feel I'm bogged down, Helen. I'm bogged down because I'm just the girl who can't say no. And but a lot of times we've got to learn balance. Okay, it's a gentle reminder, with kind of like humor, that you can tackle anything that's in your way, but it tires you, it exhausts you, it takes a lot of your time, and you need time to yourself. Okay, so you need to learn to delegate, you need to learn to change things. And we all want to say it's nae bother at all, but who's the bother for? Us. And so, but when we can change things and delegate, then we can find a way around it, and we can still achieve what we're being asked, but at a more convenient time, if you can understand it that way, Helen. So I just feel that you're getting a little wee ticking off, okay? And I just feel that whether it's mother or grandmother in and around you was exactly the same. If she wasn't out scrubbing stairs, cleaning windows, who's into George Formby? I've just got when I'm cleaning windows, and I want to bring in that type of music, Helen, in and around you. And I also feel as well that the would you understand the lady? And because I just want to be that if I wasn't I feel happy at my work. I feel happy doing the jobs. I'm more at home rather than out working. But I'm constant. I'm on the go from morning till bedtime. And so long as everybody's being looked after, that's her role. But it tired her, can I say? And more to the point, when things was starting to go downhill, can I say, that she found it harder to say no, and she didn't like to say no. And you're pretty much the same. So I want to say that you've got permission to have that breath moment, okay? Well, your dad loved him, and because I don't know anything else that you can move with. I just heard that one coming in when I mentioned about cleaning windows or Dina stairs, And can I say, you can't let things go for a day, you know? And because you don't need to do all your chores the same day, next day, the day after. You can't let it go for a day before you start getting going again, okay? But give yourself some respite, okay? And because I just feel that that's the biggest message for you, Helen. Reclaiming back some of your sanity, if that makes sense. And thank you for working with me. I don't think that you're here, so if I've got Penny, it could just be my writing. Penny, I know that we've had Perry, but I think it's Christine P. Looking for Christine P. Thank you, Helen. Christine P. Joe Megan. Christine P. There you are. Christine P. What are you going to get? You are getting. It's my wrist going again. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. Oops. Right. The devil playing with fire. Would you understand that somebody's steering a pot? Trying to create. It's not quite really rotten feelings, but just trying to rock the boat, Christine, in and around you. Stay where you are, Joe. And because I want to say that the devil comes in, he can be your friend or your foe, but he can also help you to clear things for moving forward. He can help take away these hurdles. But I just feel that it's like unreal at the moment. And it's a bit like, would you understand if I said it's a bit like scamming emails and scamming phone calls? And it just feels that getting offered all these things, it's too good to be true, sort of thing. But I feel that you're supporting someone who has been scammed. And but it's kind of like watching out for the gentleman who's offering the promises but never delivers. Is what I feel. Choices and decisions to be made, but there's been big changes in and around you, Christine, because I kind of feel that some of the changes is been wanted, but other changes haven't been. So it's beware of who to trust. And I know that that's not usually what we usually say in here, but I feel that you would understand that you already know and you already have suspicions about a man in your circle, because I just feel that I'm uneasy, uneasy. But as I said, the devil can be a friend or a foe, but I just feel he's helping to clear the path for you to help changes happen, if that makes sense, Christine. So the devil comes in with bringing the way forward and keeping on the straight and narrow. But be careful, because all that's seen is not solid, being sort of like taken in. And but you've got a good head in your shoulders, and you can kind of work out what's right and what's wrong, because you get good intuition as well, because I just feel a dirling in the solar plexus. So you've got a lovely inner alarm that keeps you sane, can I say. So trust it. And I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Joe Megan. Joe Megan. Joe, you have got the Wheel of Fortune. So life is just a little bit unbalanced at the moment, and you're trying to find your next way forward, because it's like, where does it stop? Nobody knows. Or would you understand, you're questioning your life choices and looking for something a bit more better, where there's is a change in a job or what. But I want to say that I'm giving you the Phoenix as well, because you've reinvented yourself through life a couple of times. You've come down from nothing and come up. You've been flattened and you've come up. And your heart is healing, if you can understand it that way, Joe. As long as it made sense, Christine. Hi, Presh. Presh. And so I want to say that the world's your oyster. Doors of opportunities. Try not to pass them by, okay? In the movement forward. You've picked yourself up, because I've got that, I get knocked down, but I get up again. And you've done it so many times. Yes, it gets harder every knock you get and knock back that you get, but you're strong. So keep progressing. Storm clouds is at the bottom, so you are almost completing certain things in and around you. There's a lot of peace coming in, fire cleansing, so you need to cleanse and release, and bringing in the universe as well, and the planets. And it's just that soul being, but you have got a beautiful lady that walks with you and guides you. And it's like the little intuition in the head, and you hear it, but you question it at times. And it's just keeping you in the straight and narrow. You've got a lot of energy coming in as well. You've got healing coming in. So this is giving you the card for your next door to open. Trust. And I hope that made sense, Joe, and thank you for working with me. Susan, are you still with us? Looking for Susan and then Suzanne. Susan, T stuck. Susan, Suzanne, and then Cornelia. Driving in a car must be important. I've just got the song. I go driving in my car. It's not quite a Jaguar. So I've got an old car, and the dread of having to change it. That's just popped in, by the way. We do get some strange things at times. So, Susan, are you still with us? Suzanne, Cornelia, Ellie, Simmons, Mandy, Athea, stay where you are because you're after Mandy, but because you're there, we'll get you. So, Athea. And as I said, Cornelia, I'll get back to you in a second. Athea, indulgence, savouring pleasure, just enjoying that me time, calm, and bringing in that bliss into your life, you know. And but I want to say, would you understand anniversary in and around you? Because we've got the wine, we've got the chocolates, and we know that they're no good combinations in the bath, like. And Mandy, stay where you are because you're after Cornelia. And so, would you understand where you're needing just that little bit of TLC for yourself, Athea? Because it's a bit, can I say, wild out there? Not sure which way to turn. People are a bit aggressive, and I just want peace. Family's loud, and I just want to shut the door and just have this stillness and this quiet. Okay? So why do you keep making excuses? Hmm? Why do you keep making excuses? So it's to just have that time out, that indulgence. Thank you for the candles that you light for spirit in remembrance, the candles for spirit past, and the candles for just chilling. You're being recognized and you're being thanked. And thank you for your kind thoughts that you send out at the end of the day. Because they are being collected. And as we put out healing thoughts and we put out kind thoughts, they get collected and then they become a bit more powerful when they're all accumulated together, and then spirit uses them where it's needed. So, yes, you're being listened to, and yes, it's being actioned on. Okay. And they are trying to help you in and around you just now with the situation that you're struggling on. I know that a lot of times it sounds like situation that, but we're public platform, so you can't really take out what's going on. They know, you know, and they are trying to help. Okay, you're not alone. And but remember, give yourself a wee hug. Okay, give yourself a wee hug and appreciate all that you do. Look to the positive, not the doubt. So I hope that makes sense. And thank you for working with me. Right, Cornelia. Cornelia. Cornelia, we've got the camel. So you're a very resistant, resourceful lady. But would you understand I'm needing a holiday? You know, I just want to change a scene. I want to see things differently and I want to experience, but I want to bring in magic in and around you as well, Cornelia. A little bit of excitement, a little bit of magic and change. I want to give you a dream catcher, and because you know how dreams, the dream catchers take away bad dreams and thoughts, and I want to give you inner child coming out to play because we've been a little bitty too adult, if that makes sense. I want to give you, you know, the seeds outside, that the two seeds that are joined like that, and then you throw them up and then they come. I want to give you the whirly things. See, I'm good techno wise. The camel's resilient, and but would you understand water retention? You know, trying to deal with water retention, a little bit of swelling. But there's a situation in and around you where you need to look into it and gain all the understanding that you can out of it. Squeeze it dry and get every nitty gritty. And because once you're fully loaded with all the, not quite gossip, but the sorting out, then you'll know how to handle things from the here on. And but keep being strong, keep being resilient, keep planning, and keep moving forward. And if you make it to pack these old-fashioned cases, they look like Victorian, um, enjoy yourself, okay? Because you just need that boost, that difference, and that healing, that love, that magic. Keep believing in fairies, okay? And thank you for working with me. And ever so quickly, Mandy, because I've just noticed the time, and I did say that Mandy was after Cornelia. King of Swords, don't overthink. Overthinking puts you off, if that makes sense, Mandy. And it's being, you've got the permission to stand tall, permission to be authoritative, permission to, can I say, business-like. The time is yours now, okay, Mandy? It's time for you to be all you can be. Put on the big girl pants and arise, can I say, if you can take it that way. Communication's the key as well. Communication's the key in family, communication's the key in work. But would you understand the love of books, looking at factual things, and improving for moving forward? Because I want to bring in the books as well, but I also want to say move on from life lessons. They've happened, they're now in the past, you've learned from it, let them go, okay? Because I feel that that's quite strong for you, because the cat's got a scroll there. But watch out for opportunities and enjoy, because if we don't try new things, how do we know that we don't like them? So I hope that made sense, and thank you. Cornelia, I'll get you, well, you're still on the list, the healing list, so I'll keep you on there, okay? Bless you, Donna, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. And I've just missed out. I only had 4 left on the list, but unfortunately, time has come. Thank you to uh, Stace, I forgot your name, for the platform. Thank you for all you lovely people for support. And if you didn't get a message, I hope that something out of somebody else's message made sense. Go about your day nicely, in gratitude, and be humble. Okay? But remember, TLC, I love me. Okay? That you told. Thank you so much.